Hi, today we will learn how to install PostgreSQL and use it with Django. We start installing PostgreSQL, which is the core database server, libpqdev, which are libraries and headers for C front-end development. pgadmin-free is an open source administration and development platform for PostgreSQL. By default, Postgres uses an authentication scheme for local connections called peer authentication. This means that if the operating system's username matches a valid Postgres username, that user can log in with no further authentication. We now create our database, our user, and password. Django expects the default encoding to be UTF-8. We set the default transaction isolation scheme to read committed. Remember, PostgreSQL does it by default. We set our time zone to UTC, like our Django projects. These are all recommendations from the Django project itself. We grant all privileges on the database we created to the user that we created, and then we exit with \q. So here I have my folder structure. I first created a simple folder 60rm. Inside of it, I've created a virtual environment folder venv. Remember to change the source, the Python source. In the same folder, I've run the command start project prj, which is the folder containing my project. Inside the prj folder, there is another prj folder, and inside of it, we find the settings.py. We open this file, scroll down until we find databases, and change some settings based on what we have done. Is recommended to allow only certain hosts. We move on our project folder. We find the manage.py script. The source command can be used to load any functions file into the current shell script or a command prompt. We installed psycopg2, which is a PostgreSQL adapter for Python. Otherwise, Django would not work. Make migrations will create Python files in your app migrations folder. These are statements which help in creating actual fields in your respective database. We use migrate so your model's fields will be reflected on the database if there are no errors. This is Django's object relational mapping. We open up pgadmin's user interface. We add a connection to our database. We specify all the necessary data. If you want to store your password, pgadmin will prompt you. Read carefully. To create tables as you code, remember to specify the inheritance of models.Model. Now you can start coding in Django and test out some queries. That's it. Goodbye.